Today we're back at Tremblay Studios to check out what's going on with the Triforium Window. We'll be talking with the craftsmen and carpenters who are actually doing the work. Let's go see. It's a mullion?
The mullions. These right here. These are the sides of the windows. Alright, so this is what happened. First took the window apart. Step by step, each mullion came apart individually. We had the painters to do the stripping on the window to get down to the bare wood. The problem was the previous painters used Bondo, and that's what was really holding the window together. This is the Bondo, but when the painter did the stripping, this is all the rot, and what came off was the Bondo. Now when you I haven't even got this one yet. You know, see all the rot here? That's from the Bondo on the other side. You can see the Bondo right here, the same as this Bondo. What happens was the water gets behind that and it has no way to dry because of the Bondo. What happens is it just rots the wood out. This is what happens when the painter stripped this. The Bondo is holding this together. This is it now. Now I gotta put this back together again. I gotta keep most of this wood. So what I have to do is, like I said, I use a timber frame screw. What I'm doing is getting the widths. They're all like 12 and 3/8. What I'm doing now, I got to pre-drill through these, put a timber frame screw in, just to hold it to the width I need. That determines then I can scarf this out and put new pieces in. But this is what I'm dealing with, pieces like this. This is the windows. Most of them all like this. Like this one, did I put one in this one already? Yes, see? And I do is I put a piece of plywood on the back to keep it the width I need. And when I put my timber frame screw in there, that's what's gonna hold this together. Then I gotta take all this rod out. But every one of these windows has that problem. And most of them are like this. But when we're done, they're gonna look like this. But I still have this right here to cut out. This is still gotta get cut out right here. And that's mostly for the water to come out. But this is what it's basically gonna look like when I'm done.
So Steve, what are you doing here? What is this?
Taking off all the rot and the paint that the painter never took off. And getting to a good surface if we can find some, so we can add the Bondo to it. Pretty much
wood Bondo.
right, wood Bondo. Actually, we got some good stuff.
That's good.
It expands with the wood and everything, so it won't crack.
And what is this material? Is it pine?
No. It's like mahogany.
Ah.
Mahogany or cedar.
I'm wondering how long this project takes.
Well, basically, the hardest part was stripping off all the paint. That took over almost a week just to strip it, because you use a bonding agent. You have to wrap it in plastic, let the bonding agent heat up. You gotta wait 24 hours, and you can start stripping it. And it still takes a while. So this thing is 16 feet wide by 22 feet high. He has to do each piece individually. So that's what took the longest, waiting for that. Now this is gonna take us another week to get all the rot out and restore it, make up the new mullions and stuff. So it's gonna take, I say 3 weeks it's gonna take us to be fully done. By hand too, with hand planes back then. Know how long that took them? How long it took them? What's it cost to build this window back then? You know? Because each one of these had a hand plane, different hand planes. You know, first they used carved it out with a saw. But it is nice. This window is a nice window. That's technically, that goes right like that. This way I'm going to put it right back together again.
It's beautiful.
It's going to be really nice. You know, it's got the 4-leaf clover. It's got the spades. It's nice.